Laura J.E. Hamilton here. Just nearly finished my run in Toronto here, and I ended up just meeting somebody that I had met at a hookah establishment last night that I felt inclined to go into. And when I did, this gentleman I reconnected with this morning came in, and it was pretty synchronistic that this morning on my run I run into this same man who is just so grateful to have met somebody that is kind and that cares about people. And all of that is simply to remind you that we are all here together for a reason, and that we need to move ourselves into different spaces in order to have the connections that are going to help us change our lives. Not to say that I am changing his life per se, but maybe I did, and maybe he changed mine. We never know if we don't go. Be willing to go. Be willing to do the crazy and outrageous thing called connect with people that have nothing to do with you, that owe you nothing. Be willing to give with no expectation. Be willing to smile at people just because they're people. Be willing to smile at a flower just because you're both alive. We are all here now in this gorgeous space because we were never meant to do it alone. We were never meant to do it alone. And then somehow we started thinking that we were these trees that needed to stay exactly where we were planted, that needed to do what our family had done because that's the best they knew how to teach us to do. And so then we think, oh, that's the best there is. But no. Our reality is a reflection of our previous level of awareness of our potential. That is what resulted in our performance to date. And our performance to date created the realistic evidence appearing legit in tomorrow's yesterday. Tomorrow, what you do today adds up. Decide today to go where you feel called, to do what feels in flow, to just go and to know that however it is when you are in alignment, everything is working out for the greatest and highest good. And even if it may not seem like something that you're financially benefiting from, that doesn't mean it was any less valuable of an experience. Be willing to do the pigeon. Be willing to do yoga where other people walk by you and maybe look at you strangely. You don't owe them anything. I owe them nothing. And they owe me nothing other than a potential smile. And in that case, we exchanged a blessing, no more, no less. Who can you exchange a blessing with? And may this be the reminder that you can be that blessing for someone else. If you are feeling stressed, if you are feeling blessed, if you are feeling anything, and you always do, connect with another human being. Connect with another sentient being, an animal. I saw a homeless man chopping up bits of bread when I was on my run, and it struck me as profound that his job in that moment was feeding those birds, and all was blessed, all was looked after. What if life really is so simple as to just learn to be happy in the moment? Wow. We like to make things so complex that we fail to acknowledge the simplicity of what life is really all about. Have fun. Be willing to play through your day and know that you can be the blessing to someone else and in the process become a blessing to yourself. We are mirrors to each other. What you love in me are things that you have owned or want to own within yourself, and things that you say, whoa, you're too much, Laura. Those are just rooms within your inner kingdom that you've closed down, shut, locked, tried to forget exist. Someone told you they weren't good enough and you believed them because you didn't know any better, and now you do, but you have that old program. Let me help you undo those programs so that you can fully step into this now moment and be the blessing that blesses others. I hope this serves you. Would love to hear what you have to say. Comment below. Share with a friend that needs to hear this message, or a few, please and thank you. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Laura J.E. Hamilton, in order to get more of these blessings in your inbox daily. Thanks so much. Laura J. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. And daily might be an overestimation. I'll do them when I feel inclined, and I am setting up a schedule to make it more routine because structure matters. All of that, though, is to say you'll get the videos when you're meant to. Pay attention to when things show up for you. That really is the end now. Thank you. Laura J. Namaste.